Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. In this session, we are going to analyze LinkedIn connection data in order to gain insight from your LinkedIn account. All right. So our LinkedIn profile may seem like a minor part of landing that dream job or even your first role in the industry, but really it is an incredibly essential part of your job search. In fact, most of the recruiters or potential managers first look up candidates on LinkedIn to get a quick summary of their experience, essence, and skills. All right. So we will be perform end-to-end data visualization, or you can say that end-to-end case study. So guys, in today's data-driven world, the ability to extract meaningful insight from the raw data is a very crucial or decision making and problem solving skills. And really, exploratory data analysis serves as the foundation for understanding and visualizing data and enabling analysts to uncover patterns, relationships, and anomalies. All right. So let me show you the data first of all. So this is the very neat and clean data where I have first name, last name, URLs, email address, company, position, and the connected on. So guys, for the creation of visually appealing graphs representing your network with company or with lots of designation. All right. So we will be utilizing a Python visualization library that is called Plotly Express. Okay. So let's jump on the Jupyter notebook very quickly. So guys, first of all, I'm going to import the necessary libraries. So first of all, I'm going to import pandas as PD, and I need a import plotly.express as px, and I need a matplotlib as well, dot matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. In case if I am having any kind of warning, so I don't want any kind of warning, so I am going to ignore that warning. Simple ignore. And guys, let's say if I'm going to create any interactive, visualization. So I want IPython dot display, and I'm going to import display and HTML. So only these basic library I need. Now, first of all, I am going to importing the data set. So simple, I am taking a guys a LinkedIn connection equal to pd dot read CSV, and here I am going to the connection.csv. So guys, you can see here these first three rows, right? Not relevant for us. Okay, so I'm going to skip rows, right? So first three rows I want to skip. Now let me check how many rows and columns I have in the data. So simple LinkedIn dot shape. So I have 2303 record and 7 columns. Okay, and let me show you the record dot head of z. So these are the headers. So guys, let me show you the record. So LinkedIn.head, only first record I want to show you. So you can see here, this is the information. All right. And from here, let's say what I need, I am going to show you the column, right? So you can see here the column list as well, although I have already shown it. So guys, these particular name, I want to convert in lowercase, and I don't want any space between the names. Okay. So simple LinkedIn connection dot columns equal to LinkedIn connection dot columns. And here I am going to write str, and I'm going to replace the white space by the underscore. And then I am going to convert into the lower. Okay. Very simple concept. So you can see here, I have converted all the column name into the lowercase, and I don't have any white space. All right. And I don't need, first name and, some other information. I need only the company, position, and the connected on. So what I'm doing here, let's say LinkedIn equal to, and here I need only a company, and I need a position, as well as I need a connected on. Simple. Only these three column I need. So when I'm going to show you the data, so you can see the data. Easy. If I'm going to show you the info as well, so you can see the info. So right now I have a 3 column, and these are the entries. and we have some, missing value as well in the data set. All right. So first of all, I am going to target the missing value. Okay. So simple LinkedIn connection, and here I am saying, let's say company is null. Simple concept. So you can see here we have lots of missing value. Okay. So I want to delete all the missing value from the data set. So there are 198 missing value. Okay. So simple, let's say LinkedIn connection dot drop NA access equal to, let's say rows, and here in place equal to true. Permanently, I want to delete that information. So now we can check here with the help of info function. Now I don't have any missing value in the data set. All right. Or still, let's say you can check again using the same command. Let's say LinkedIn, and here the company, and simple is null function. So now I don't have any missing value. So guys, now let's say I will be perform the interactive visualization to understand our LinkedIn in greater details. Okay. So first of all, what I need, let's say LinkedIn connection, I'm going to perform the group by connection, group by, and here I need a connected on. Okay. Connected on is my column, and I want to count, and then let's say reset index. So this is the data, right? So on this date, let's say how many people is connected with me. Okay. Now I want to visualize as well. All right. So how can I do that? Let's say I am taking a figure one equal to, let's say px dot line chart. Okay. So whatever, you know, this line I have written here. So simple, let me copy and paste here. Let's say it's simple. All right. And then I need on the x-axis, I need a connected on. Very simple chart I am going to create. And to creating the chart using the plotly also very, very easy. So simple, what I need here, I am taking a position. Okay. And here the labels. In the labels, I am going to convert whatever the position I have. I don't want to write the position. I need a count. So I'm going to replacing position to the count. Okay. In case you are interested to write any title, any sensible title. So simple, let's say number of connection on a specific date. You can write anything. And here I can, define some height and width of the chart. Let's say 500 or maybe let's say 800. And here I'm not using any template. So I'm writing here the none. And now fig one dot show. Let me write this. So guys, you can see here, right? This is the just like a time series. Okay, it is showing, let's say on this date, how many people are connected. So this is the very interesting chart, and this chart is showing lots of information on a specific date, how many people are connected with my LinkedIn network. Easy. All right. And similarly, let's say, let me check the data type. So LinkedIn connection dot d types. I hope, let's say this chart is, is clear for every one of you. Similarly, what I need here, let me convert this connected on. Why? Because the LinkedIn connected on, right? This data refers to as the date. Okay, but it is showing as an object, right? So let me convert this information in the form of date object. So simple LinkedIn connection, and here connected on equal to PD to date time. And here LinkedIn connection dot connected on. Easy. Now let me check again the data types. So I have converted successfully this connected on column into the date time property. Simple. So guys, I want to analyze, let's say, number of connection based on the month. Okay. So what I need a additional column that is called month name. And here, let's say LinkedIn connection, and here the connected on, I am going to convert this date, or you can say that I am going to extract month name from this date. Now LinkedIn dot head. So you can see here, I have extracted the month successfully. Similarly, what can I do here? Let's say again, LinkedIn dot group by, and here by equal to, let's say, month name. Okay, month name. And I want to count. And then again, I'm going to use the same concept. Let's say reset index. So this is, showing me month-wise count. Okay. So on this particular month, how many people are connected with my network? Now, similarly, I am going to visualizing the chart. So simple, let's say figure 2, px dot bar chart right now. I'm going to create here LinkedIn connection dot group by the same thing. Let me do that. Guys, right now, let's say I want to sort my data. Let's say sort values. Simple. Okay. Simple concept. And here, let's say by equal to connected on. So in the sort value, right? In the sort value, let's say I'm writing by connected on. I need to sort the data based on the connected on, as well as I am using here ascending equal to false. Okay. Simple concept. And then I need x axis equal to, let's say, month name. On the y axis, I need a position, right? Position. And simple, let's say the color, you know, color, let's say I want based on the month name. Okay. Color should be unique. And then again, I am writing for the labels. Let's say again, as I just mentioned in the previous example, I don't want position. In place of position, I want, let's say, count. Simple concept. Then again, I am going to define the sensible title. Let's say number of connections on a specific month. Simple concept. And again, height, let's say, let me reset again, 450. And the width, I need, let's say, 1000. And the template, let's say, let me use the template as a grid on, one of my favorites. And here the text, let's say company. It means, let's say, once you hover on that month, you will see, some information. And now figure 2 dot show. Simple concept, guys. So you can see here, right? So in the month of September, I'm not targeting the year, right? In the month of September, I got the 310 connection. Okay. And similarly, how many company? 310, right? So this is the very useful information based on the month as well. Okay. So guys, I hope you understood this examples. Okay. And this examples clearly shows how many connection you got by the month. Simple. Similarly, let's say if I want to find out based on the company wise. Okay. So I want to create a bar chart for the top companies. Okay. So how can I do that? Let's say, let me create here company wise. You can create any variable here. Let's say LinkedIn connection dot group by, and here by equal to company. And again, I am going to count and reset index and sort values. Yeah, sort values by position, and here ascending equal to false, and then again reset index, and here the drop equal to true. Let me show you company wise dot head. Okay, so let's say in my network, that is very, very important. In my network from Tata Consultancy Services, how many connection? 44. From Accenture, how many connection? 30, and so on and so forth. So I am going to visualize, let's say top 10 or maybe top 15 or maybe top 20. It is completely depend upon your nature of the work or according to your need. So figure 3 equal to px dot bar chart. I am taking, let's say, the company wise, and I need, let's say, top 15 for an example. X equal to a company, and y equal to a position, and labels equal to same thing. Position I want to replace by count, And here I need a title, let's say a top companies, or you can say that organizations in my network. All right. And height equal to 450 and the width equal to 1000 and the template again, let's say grid on, and here text equal to position. Same thing, right? And here figure 3 dot show. So you can see here, right? These are the top 10 companies. In case you want to, give some different colors, so you can pass here color equal to top companies, okay, or maybe company, right? So here you can see from the TCS, I have 44 employee. From the ENY, let's say I have a 10 employee, and from the GenPick, I have 9 employees. So this is the data, right, of my LinkedIn network. Okay, it is a very easy also to visualize. Similarly, let's say I can create for the histograms as well. Okay, so how can I create the histograms to analyze our data? So look at this, what I need here. So maybe let's say figure 4 equal to px dot histogram, and here LinkedIn connection and the connected on, and here x equal to connected on, comma, labels equal to, let's say, connected underscore on. I'm going to change by the year. Okay. And how many number of bins I need? So number of bins, I need only the 5. And again, the template I'm using grid on. Simple. And here figure 4 dot shape. So guys, you can see here, right? Okay. So guys, you can see here after 2020, my network grows exponentially, right? So that's how you can understand your LinkedIn data. Guys, I am going to create a more advanced chart as well, okay, in order to understanding your data in greater details. For an example, as I just mentioned, for the top companies, okay, let's say LinkedIn dot group by, and here I am using a statement that said based on the company, and here again count and reset index, and then sort values by position and ascending equal to false. Okay, then reset index and drop equal to true. Simple. And now the top company dot head of two. Already we have done it. Okay, but look at once again. Let's say figure 5. Okay, and here px dot tree map. That's a top company. Let's say I am going for 50 company, top 50 company, and here I am writing a path. So guys, right now I am going to create a tree map chart. So here I need a position, okay, and I need a values equal to position. And here the template equal to, let's say, ggplot2, or maybe you can use the grid on as well. This is up to you. So guys, you can see here, right? This is the more interesting, as compare of this one. Although this is also interesting, but it is looks good, right? So it is showing lots of information. Okay, the company name and the position and some other information. All right. Similarly, let's say we can proceed for the top position as well. I have analyzed, let's say, how many people from the each company, but now I want to analyze how many people based on the designation. So what can I do here? Let's say top position equal to LinkedIn dot group by equal to position, not the company right now. I am going to count and reset index and then sort values, and here by equal to a company, and ascending equal to false. And here again, reset index and drop equal to true. And you can see here the data. Okay. So in my LinkedIn, from the software engineer, how many people? 71. From data analyst, how many people? 62, and so on and so forth. So similarly, what can I do? So I have created the figure 5. Now I am going for figure 6 equal to the same thing, px dot tree map. I need only a top 50 positions. And here the path equal to, again, I am writing, let's say position and company. After that, let's say the values I need are company, and the template I need again ggplot2. Okay. And the labels, for an example, let's say I have the month name in the data. Okay. So I am going to count. Simple. And here figure 6 dot show labels. So guys, you can see it, right? So I hope, let's say, you understood this chart as well, right? It's a very neat and clean. Guys, now I want to create, let's say, network chart. Let me show you. So you can see here, right? Let's say this is the route, right? And you are associated with different companies and different, positions. So guys, how we can create the network diagram, or you can say that network visualization from your LinkedIn data. Let's understand. So now I have created a top company, right? Equal to, let's say, LinkedIn connection, company, value counts, okay, and the reset index. Simple concept. All right. And now let me show you dot head. Okay. Simple concept. Now I am going to filter top companies. So simple top company dot log, and here the top company again, where the count is greater than equal to 2. Okay. At least from each company, I need 2 connections. So I am targeting only those companies. So filter top companies dot head, or you can write like this. Okay. So I have this data. Easy. Now I need a few libraries, guys. Guys, this is the very, very interesting. And here I am going to import some necessary library for network. Okay. So import network X as NX. And here I need 5s import network as NET. And I need a web browser as well, because I don't want to show you the data here. I want to show this data on a web browser. So I need a web browser as well. In case you are getting any exception, please install that library. Okay. Now, this is a little bit tricky, but it is a very, very interesting. So first of all, I am going to create a graph, right? So G equal to G represent the graph. Simple. And I am going to add a node as a root. Let's say it's me, right? I'm going to, you can say that I am going to initialize, you can say that yourself as center. Okay, simple concept. And now I am going to apply the loop over the data frame. Okay, so for I need a row in filter top companies dot iter rows. Simple. Okay, so when I'm going to apply the loop, you can see here I have some companies and I have count, right? So what I need here, I am taking a variable, let's say company equal to row and the company. Simple concept. Similarly, I am taking a count variable where row and I need a count. Okay. So the company will be stored in this variable and the count will be stored in this variable. I am going to define some titles. So title, let's say I'm using here the assisting concept, and here I need a company, all right, and I need a count. Simple concept. And here I need a positions. So here, whatever the positions I have in my data. So set, let's say LinkedIn connection, and whatever the company, right, I have in this variable, that company I'm going to filter, and I need only the positions. Position. Simple. And now guys, all the positions I am going to join. Okay, all the positions I am going to join. So I am taking a variable position one, let's say slash n. After each position, I am going to add a slash n, okay, and dot as well. And I am going to join, let's say, let me write here the comprehension I for I in positions. Simple. All right. In case, let's say, once you hover on that chart, you will have some information. So let me create here the hover info. So company, and here I need positions one, let's say. Let me define here this positions. All right, easy. Now I am going to add this information. So g dot add node, not note. It should be node, right? Node. Node. And here, let's say, first of all, I am going to add the company. The size equal to, let's say, count multiplied by the 2. Okay, whatever the size, I am going to multiply by the 2. And here the title equal to, let's say, whatever the hover info I have created. Or maybe guys, I need a color. Okay, so here I'm using hexadecimal color. Okay, simple. And here g dot add ages, I am going to supply here, let's say, against the root. And here the company and the color equal to, let's say, yellow. Okay, now I am going to initializing the chart. So simple, using a network graph, right, which I have used. So simple, I am taking a variable nt. This is, let's say, net and the network. And here I am going to define the height in terms of pixels, let's say 750 pixels. And here the width. This is little bit tricky, but once I will be, completed, and you will be love it, right? So let me show you. Again, here I am using hexadecimal color. And here the font color, I am using, let's say, white. Okay. And then I am going to supply my G, right? As I have initialized my graph. After that, once the chart is created, I am going to save this graph. Let's say save graph as a, for an example, let's say company underscore graph dot html in the form of html. Then with the help of web browser, I am going to show you that chart. Open and simple, let's say company dot, I can supply this name, exactly this name. I have to pass it. Now let me run this. Okay, guys. So first of all, let's say I have created a separate data frames and I filter the all the companies which are greater than 2 positions. Okay, and then simple, I have created separate variables and I filter the companies, right? I want only the unique positions, okay, from that company. And then I have add all the positions, okay, line by line, and simple, I have used this particular stuff. Now let me run this. So module graph is not callable. Let me check here. I have already run it. Network, I think G should be caps. So guys, it will take couple of seconds, okay, to launch on your web browser. So guys, you can see here, this is the very, very interesting. as I just mentioned, this is you, right? As a root. Okay. And in my network, right? How many people, right? From the, you can see here, from the Tata consultancy services, these are the positions. Okay. Which I have used, hover information. When I use the, slash and the join I for I in positions. Similarly, can you see this? You can, target this specific company like this, like the Cognizant. When you click here, you will see the information. All right. Very, very interesting. Similarly, let's say from this organization, Accenture, you can see here, okay, how many positions. Okay. Earlier, let's say I was the employee of Mercer. So these are the positions. So there are lots of things you can do. Okay. This is a very interactive and very informative chart based on your LinkedIn connection. Similarly, you can replicate this chart based on your positions as well. So guys, simple, let's say this is the route and you want to find out how many people are associated from the route in the form of positions. So that also we can do that. Let me tell you how. So, and this particular chart will be saved here. Okay. You can launch separately as well in case you want. So let me show you that part as well. Let's say based on your, you can say that positions or designations, right? So filter the top companies I use, right? How many people? Let's say 160. Simple. So LinkedIn dot head of two. And here I need, let's say, a position wise, right? So simple LinkedIn connection. And here the positions, again, the value counts and reset index. And here the sort values by equal to count. And here ascending equal to false. So df underscore positions. Let me show you the head. Okay. So again, I am doing the same thing. So from this data set, I am going to filter only those positions in my network which are the count of those positions are greater than, let's say, 3 as of now. So you can see here, right? Software engineering 71, and when I written here greater than 3, right? It means 4. Let's say recruiter 4, or maybe the sales manager is 4, and so on and so forth. All right. Now, if I'm going to check the shape, although it is showing, let's say I have a 68 positions. Okay. Simple. Now I can do the same thing, right? Literally a same thing. Let me, copy this information and let me paste here. Okay. This is the same thing. And here I will be use df and positions. And here I need, let's say in the form of app string, let me store this information in the form of app string. And here I need a count, not company. And here I am taking a position. Okay. So this is the count. And here I am taking, sorry, this is the count. And here I am taking position. Simple. Okay. And here I'm not going to add any title. This thing I don't need. Okay. Simple. And here G and add node, I am going to add the all the positions. Okay. Again, the size, whatever the count I have, I'm not going to, double the size. And the title, let's say I'm not writing any title because I haven't created any over information. Okay. And the color, the same thing I need. And here, in the title, maybe I can use here, let's say count, whatever the count. Okay. And G dot add edge root, and here should be a position. Yes and no? And the color equal to yellow. So again, the same thing. And here, let me use the positions. Now let me run this. So guys, look at this. Okay. Only greater than 3 I did, right? In case you want to change greater than 2 as well, so you can do that. How? So simple, let's say if I want greater than 2. okay, or greater than equal to 2. Let me run this again. So right now I have 191 positions. You can see here. Now you can visualize again. Okay, now your data is a little bit big. So it will take only the couple of seconds, not more than that. So guys, you can see here, right? You can, navigate. So in my network, right? This is the root. Okay, guys, this is the root. And here, data analyst. How many people? 62. Can you see this? How many people as a software engineer? You can see here, right? You can take over, right? 71. Okay. MIS executive. So I am targeting, the bigger one. Let's say senior software engineer. All right. So a lot of things, guys, we can do here. Okay. This is the very interesting. You can easily rotate as well. This is the count of data scientist in my network. So lot of things. I can easily analyze my data in greater details. Okay. What kind of peoples I have, what kind of designation I have in my LinkedIn network. This is a very, very interesting concept, guys. You can see here. All right. So guys, we have created n number of visualization in order to understand your LinkedIn connection in greater details. So guys, I trust that this tutorial will greatly assist you in comprehending your LinkedIn connection network. I encourage you to actively engage in the session and again, really implementing the same principle with your own data and analyzing the outcome. Really, you will love it. And guys, feel free to share this video with your friends and your colleagues and who can take the benefit, from understanding their LinkedIn network. And guys, really, by unlocking and examining numerous hidden patterns within your network, you can swiftly gain insight to optimize your LinkedIn profile. All right. So if you have any query, please do not hesitate to ask in the comment box. And please do the practice of this session as much as you can. And for now, thanks for watching and have a great day.